Hey guys, I got another Modern Warfare 3 achievement guide here for you. This is a guide for Not a Scratch. The achievement is in the mission Ironclad. You need to finish the mission with 100% tank health. It was pretty hard for me just because the spawns are kind of wonky, but we'll get into that more in a little bit. Alright, let's start it. Right there, I show you that it was 1 o'clock in the morning when I was doing this. So here we go. You start it, and you're going to want to have the tank advance immediately. And then you're going to want to, this is just like on the veteran thing, you're going to want to have them shoot right there. It should kill 4 or 5 guys, and if it kills more, then that's great. I don't know how I missed that guy that was right to my left there. But yeah, just come up here, shoot everything. I'm having the tank advance. You don't really have anything to worry about in this first section. But once he says cell phone intercepts have suicide bombers in the area, you're going to want to run up here, and there's going to be 2 guys with blinking little lights on them, and those are suicide bombers. Those, unlike the guys with regular guns, can actually hurt the tank. So you're going to want to kill these guys. That's them right there. I don't know why I said that, because the audio isn't, whatever. Yeah, it is. Okay, so then you're going to want to blow up this little barricade thing here. This is on normal difficulty, if you haven't already figured it out. And, so he says suicide bombers again. So you're going to want to just, once you see a flashy red light, I think one of the teammates killed that guy right there. That's kind of funny. So you're going to want to pretty much just leave the tank back, like behind you, and then press forward. But you're going to see in a little bit here that you can't always do that, because what the tank does is it pretty much only spawns helicopters when it moves forward. So in a little bit you're going to see me move forward. But right here I'm just making sure I get rid of everyone, because there are a lot of guys who have RPGs that you're going to want to make sure do not touch the fucking tank. Because it's gay as shit when it's like, oh, we're taking damage, and you just want to fucking break your Xbox, because fuck that. Like, honestly, like, there was one dude and you can't just fucking shoot him. Okay, whatever. So the tank comes up when you get when you blow up that barrier. You want to shoot that with a rocket. I didn't know for a while that you could shoot it with a rocket, because the first time I tried it, I must have missed and it didn't blow up. So then from that point on, I was just like, oh, I guess you can't blow it up with the small, I guess is what it's called. Okay, so right here, there should be a helicopter coming. I guess he's not far enough up to spawn it. That's what I was waiting for, though. So when he says incoming, I guess that means that just regular enemies are spawning. They'll tell you if there's like suicide bombers or whatever, but see, like right there. But if there aren't suicide bombers, you still have to be wary of the RPGs. So the suicide bombers aren't really that big of a problem because they have a big flashing light, but the RPGs, guys, you really have to be on the lookout for, because they don't have anything like that. All you have is after they've shot, they'll have that trail of smoke right there. And sometimes once you see that, it's too late and the tank's already been damaged. And you feel like breaking your Xbox, but you don't want to because you have Minecraft installed, so it's like, you know. This guy was yelling, so I was like, shut up. I fucking shot him. That's how I ask people to shut up, by the way, is I shoot them with an assault rifle. So in case you were wondering, that's what I do. So here I go back because a helicopter should be coming around the right corner there after I tell him to advance a little more. Da 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 da. Waiting for the helicopter. There it is. So you want to make sure that you... God, it fucking blows. If the... If you accidentally miss with that fucking rocket, it's almost guaranteed that that guy's gonna get hit, because it takes your guy like 7 fucking years to reload that rocket, and I completely do not understand how how he can be so slow. Literally, I've never held one of those in my hands, and I can tell you without a doubt that I would be fucking faster at reloading that thing. I don't know. So right here, I jump up on these boxes. I'm trying to stay back a little bit because I don't want to miss like a suicide bomber, because those guys will just run straight past you and try to get to the tank. And as we all know, the tank is not equipped to deal with one guy running at him, so you just need to make sure that you take care of fucking everything. I don't know who the fuck at Infinity Ward decided that it was a good idea to have the player control both his character and the tank's movement and shooting. Like, you control where it shoots its cannon. So right here, I hear the helicopter. Don't see it. Don't see it, don't see it, don't see it. There it is. Okay. So I shoot this one. It goes down. You don't need to worry about it like hitting the tank or whatever when it spins down and blows up. Right here, after you blow this up, there should be some vehicles coming. So I tell this guy to move forward, and then I go back to get some more ammo from my SMAW. Because there should be two Humvees, I guess is what they're called, coming up here. So I do this, and then it'll say enemy contact, and then it'll say enemy vehicles, or I guess chopper, because he was moved up far enough. If he's not moved up far enough, then when you blow that up, the chopper won't come. So pretty much you could do this entire thing with him in the same position as when you spawned, but you would just have to go back and make another run for the choppers, and I think a few regular people spawn when he rolls up. Mostly they just spawn when you detonate the C4 and when you move up. So god dang, though. This achievement was a bitch. You wouldn't think it would be, because, like, oh, you're on regular, it can't be that hard. But if the thing gets hit by one fucking thing, and it's so easy for just a stray RPG, like an RPG that's not even fucking fired at it, to just fucking fly right by you and fucking smack it in the face. I don't know. And it's just so useless, too. It's so much of a hindrance more than it is a help. This would actually probably be a lot easier with 2 players, just because you wouldn't have to tell the other player to move forward. And the other player can shoot fucking helicopters. God, the AI is so fucking stupid. Like, you'll laze a fucking helicopter, right? And then it'll shoot right where you pointed the laser at, but the helicopter will have moved like 5 feet to the left or something, and it'll just completely miss. I don't know. Then there's always the looming threat that you get run over by it. I didn't get run over by it, but I assume it could happen. So right here, you just go on no like big enemies will spawn here until after you have it move past where you have to blow up the barricade. So right here, you just want to watch for the suicide bombers coming out of the smoke, and then you're going to want to kill these guys before you tell it to move up, because RPGs, you know. Oh, I guess. So a helicopter just spawns, I guess? Okay, I was wrong. How many helicopters is that? That's... Said that one and then the other one. I think that's 3 helicopters. I think there's 4 in total. And then there's 2 tanks. And I think 3 Humvees. So if you wanted to blow up all that, you would need 9 rockets. But generally I miss. I know this is weird to say, but I thought it was kind of cool that there were 2 guys laying prone down there. Because you never see that shit. Like, you never see that shit in a Call of Duty game. You're always the only person. You or maybe your AI companions like Soap or Ghost or whatever, they might lay prone, but never the fucking enemy. So I'm up here, I'm just killing off these guys. Most of these guys down here don't have any RPGs or anything, but I was figuring better to be safe than sorry. As you saw at the beginning of the video, it was fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. So tell it to move forward, and then I go grab another RPG, cause yeah, and then it stops right in front of me, so I look like a dumbass trying to go through a hole I can't fit through. And then I didn't realize here that I could have told it to move up one more time, and it wouldn't have spawned the tank and the helicopter. So right here, you're gonna want to have your regular gun out, and you're gonna want to have the laser on, because you're gonna want to tell it to shoot the tank first, and then take out your SMAW and shoot down the helicopter. Here it comes. There's a Humvee. You don't want it to shoot that, but then the thing right behind it shoots that, and then you take out the helicopter. And then, I don't know if it's different for each person, but the Humvee in my game didn't have any people with RPGs in it, so that's sort of useful. But it takes him, I don't know why it seems like he slows down while he's going towards that green smoke. He's just like, oh, that looks pretty ominous. That definitely wasn't put there by that fucking carrier craft that's fucking right next to it. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy, okay? It's been a fucking long night. I don't know. So anyways, once it gets to the green thing, you'll get not a scratch. And if you get a scratch on it, or your health goes below 100, you just restart it. It really doesn't take that. It took like 11 minutes to complete it all the way through. That was my last achievement for the game. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure, if you liked this, that you subscribe for more. Alrighty then. Love you. Bye.